We want to thank you for showing interest in our latest cable drive sprinkler. We'll now show you how to do a short run setup. First, determine where you would like to set the sprinkler and where you would like to stake it. Find a spot in the yard that needs to be sprinkled and determine where to stake it, and go ahead and take your sprinkler over to the spot. Turn the sprinkler around and face it towards your water source or your hydrant. At this point, put the sprinkler motor in neutral, which is in the center. Hook your little stake onto the hook and proceed to the other end where you would like to stake it. Push your stake in the ground. Now you want to come back to the sprinkler, and using the little crank on the right hand side, you want to take up the excess of cable. Once that is done, you determine whether you want to put it in low or high. Low is to the center, pointing towards the center, and high is towards the outside. We will leave it in high at this time. Next is to set the trigger. The trigger is the little tube or arm that comes up from the front of the machine. You need to push it down and forward. Down and forward. And you can only do this once you have taken your cable out. Cable has to be out before you can push this down and forward. Okay, the next thing after that is to determine that the little white button underneath is down, so that the trigger can depress that when it comes to the end. Next is to adjust your wands to the particular width or pass that you want to make. You can point them down for a real narrow path, or wide to 40 feet wide for a wide pass. Now we need to set the hose on. Go ahead and go get the hose. This is going to be a short run, up to 100 feet. We like to run our hose right along the cable towards your hydrant. Attach the hose to the female fitting in the back. Hand tight, or a little better. Now place the hose approximately 2 foot from the cable all the way to the end. You are now ready to turn the water on. And you have just set up your first run on a cable drive sprinkler.